people started talking. They were like, Shelby does social media marketing. Some people were like, okay, wait, can you come meet and help me? And then some people were like, what the hell does that even mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? A social media marketer?
What do you mean you manage people's social media? That's so weird. And I was like, I know, it's whatever. So I got a few clients, and I looked at my husband, I was like, I think this can be a thing. And like, I'm a risk taker.
Okay. All right. But first, how many clients did you have at this time? What level of risk are we talking here?
So I was probably around 5 to 10 clients at the time.
Okay. And they're paying like a monthly service charge?
Yes, but I was very naive when I started.
So you charged like $100?
No, I charged. Okay. But I didn't make people sign a contract. And in my naive heart, I was like, they're never going to leave. Like, it's fine. We have like a verbal agreement. I never told him there was a minimum. And I was like, John, I really want to do this. Well, let me back up. We had 2 kids. I worked for a company making good money. I had a company car. I had benefits like security because COVID, you don't know with the market. So he's like, what do you mean you want to leave corporate? He had known that I was so unhappy for months at a time. I would cry. I would go on job interviews. I was told I was overqualified or it wasn't a good fit. And I was just like, maybe this is what God wants me to do. Maybe I'm supposed to stay here, work this job, be a mom, which is completely fine. But like, I knew there was something more.
Right.
And I knew that what I had gone through and the experience that I had just molded me to be who I am right now and where I'm supposed to be in my business right now. So I was like, I really want to do this. Like, what do you think? And I'm more of a risk taker than obviously he is, which actually balances out really well because otherwise it would be pure chaos in our house.
My wife's the same way. Okay. She's the engineer.
Yeah.
And I mean, you would think the engineer, the CPA, but then it's like, no, I got this entrepreneurial creative side thing. So yeah, she's the balancer.
Oh, okay. So you need that in your life, 100%. Obviously.
Like she was like, no. Like let's slow down. Let's pump the brakes. Let's assess. Let's analyze. Let's figure out what the best route is. And I was like, no, let's just jump.
Let's just do it right now. Yeah. Why not? Whatever. So he was like, well, if you can match your salary, you can leave. And he always believed in like what I did, but he didn't understand it either. So I don't know in that moment if he realized what he actually verbally said, because I was like, challenge accepted. So I literally made an Excel document. I hate Excel. Like we just talked before we went on air how much I hate numbers, but I hate Excel. But I knew how to like put a name, put the like how much, and then add it up. Okay.
Yeah, the auto sum button.
Literally the whole thing. And so I presented it to him. I was like, "Look, I just matched my salary, and I haven't even launched yet." And so February, I got.
This is pre-contracts.
These are pre-contracts.
Like, so you're like, I've matched it, but you have nothing in writing.
But like, I don't even know
months.
like how long they're gonna be here. And I think at that time, I like verbally was like, "Can you just stay for 3 months, and then I'll figure it out." Whatever. And so I remember, so February 2021, I had my first client. And by May of 2021, I was able to leave corporate. And
February to May?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so literally I was like, we have to go buy a car because I'm quitting. And so he's not like a quick decision maker. So I was like, no, like I want to quit on Monday. So like we need to buy a car like this weekend.
Oh no.
And so anyway, long story short, it's just been a really big blessing. And I will say that there was a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of failures that have taught me multiple things. But it's kind of just made me into who I am today. And I feel like I've been in business way longer than 2.5 years. Well,
you got that corporate experience though.
I do.
So it's
have
not
the
like you're coming in saying I'm a 2.5-year-old company on paper, but I've really got 8.5, 10 years worth of experience.
Yes.
And all focusing in on social media.
All focusing on social media.